Hi, my name is Attorney Walter Rufnall III. I wanted to give you a quick update specifically on the expansion of the Compassionate Allowances program for people with severe disabilities. So every year or couple of years, it appears that they continue to add more Compassionate Allowance listings to the big list. Now, what's a CAL, Compassionate Allowance listing? It is a predefined list of severe to extreme impairments for disability benefits where you're found disabled a lot faster because you fall into an expedited allowance because you've got one of these really bad ones. The thing I always say to people is it's that you're going to die potentially within 6 months, maybe 12 months. But then there's other ones where you'll live the whole time, but your functioning is very, very limited. Mild, moderate, severe, extreme. Mild, moderate, severe, extreme. Requirement for disability benefits is in the severe or marked category. With these, a lot of them fall into the severe to extreme or just extreme category. They came out with a press release August 16th, 2021. Kijakazi, Acting Commissioner of Social Security, announced through that basically these new conditions that are part of it. I'm not going to read through each one of them because, frankly, there's no point in me just going through the pronunciation of each one. You can always look them up if they are specific to you. Or maybe I should do a video on each one of these. I won't have time. Maybe I'll have time. Well, when I get the top 50 child-based SSI hearing questions done, maybe we'll do that. Because a lot of people don't know what they are. They might fit into one, they might not. Anyways, Compassionate Allowances is an initiative that quickly identifies severe medical conditions and diseases that meet Social Security standards for disability benefits. Everyone who is eligible for benefits under the programs we administer should receive them, said Acting Commissioner Kijakazi. Our Compassionate Allowance programs helps us address barriers by helping accelerate the disability application process for people who are likely to get approved for benefits due to the severity of their medical condition. What's funny about that is that I've read parts of that paragraph before with prior commissioners. So they do a little copy and paste with that. Not a bad thing because we get consistent answers that are but that was a bit of a copy and paste. The Compassionate Allowances program quickly identifies claims where the applicant's condition or disease clearly meets Social Security statutory standard for disability due to the severe nature of many of these conditions, severe to extreme or extreme. These claims are often allowed based on medical confirmation of the diagnosis alone, like the doctor said you're blind, then you're found disabled. For example, certain cancers. All right, ALS and a number of rare disorders that affect children. To date, more than 700,000 people with severe disabilities have been approved through this accelerated policy-compliant disability process, which has grown to a total of 254 conditions. That's a lot. We should probably do these after I finish the top 50 child ones. Then I want to do appeals council stuff because I've had to write quite a few appeals council briefs recently. I only had one where I restricted myself this year where I didn't write like the full thing because I couldn't get a hold of the claimant and there was just a problem claim where nothing was ever good enough. And I was like, I'm just going to put the safe stuff in. And then if she calls me, we'll add additional supplemental brief. But they didn't. And that was a claim where I withdrew and I did not want to have anything to do with it. Have one of those every couple of years. And this was this year's one. And that was also the claim that taught me the great lesson of when to say no. I kept saying, I disagree with this, but I'm willing to help you with it, and if you ever hear me, I've only had to say it once to a client, which was this claimant, I will go along with this so long as you sign something that says I don't agree with this choice and that we should be doing this. I got to that point with this claim. I've never gotten to a point with any claimants like that. I mean, I came close, but it never was like, okay, you're going to have to sign a contract that says you are going a direction that I don't think is right. When a person applies for disability benefits, Social Security must obtain medical records in order to make an accurate determination. The agency incorporates leading technology to identify potential compassionate allowance cases and make quick decisions. Social Security's Health IT brings the speed and efficiency of electronic medical records to the disability determination process. That's where basically a scanning program goes through and looks for diagnostic impression words that specifically link up with it. With electronic records transmission, Social Security is able to quickly obtain a claimant's medical information, review it, and make a fast determination. I don't know about that one. No. With electronic records transmission, that just means maybe they'll send it electronically as opposed to it coming in as paper. Maybe they'll send it electronically. It doesn't really speed it up that much other than getting rid of the scanning process of receiving paper. There's still a lot of medical places out there that just don't send stuff, or they'll send stuff way, way down the line. For more information about the program, including a list of compassionate allowance conditions, please visit socialsecurity.gov/compassionate allowances, blah, 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 cha-cha-cha, yada, yada. I think this is other stuff. Yeah, this is other stuff. So what we're seeing from Commissioner Kijakazi is the basics and kind of the copy paste. We're going to upgrade this. We're going to change this. We're going to modify this. The basics. We see these, either every year or we see them every couple of years. We have not seen any big changes from Commissioner Kijakazi yet, but we are expecting, acting commissioner, we are expecting something big. We are expecting cultural changes at the SSA. We're, in the sense of how they start to look at the claimants, less of the Commissioner Saul's type of ruling, which is a for-profit agenda, whereas she comes from a more non-profit agenda. So we're hoping to see a cultural change at the SSA as to how they're going to be dealing with these claims going forward. All right. My name is Attorney Walter Wolf, not the third. I'm with Disability Resolution PA. Remember, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I go live on YouTube. I donate 2 hours every Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m. to help you guys with any questions you have. Other than that, if you want the most up-to-date information, give me a call, shoot me an email, and we'll go from there. Attorney Walter Knott, thanks so much. Bye-bye.